So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. We get the second half started with the running play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take it.
And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, LSU, as they come roaring back now.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. That's a solid gain. Lose the ball at the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looks right for a quick completion. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. On the run here. Lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to throw yet again. It's an out route. The catch made. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Snags the quick throw. Some hard running there through a tackle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to scramble. He's got room to run. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm. But
touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
LSU 14.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Short loss in the play. Sets up 2nd and long from the 18.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, LSU. The comeback is on.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. it's caught from inside the 20. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Grinding away with their running game. Across the 40. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
That's reeled in. It's Anderson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Back to throw. It's Manning. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He can go. Oh, the ball's not loose. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And
welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick it off to get us underway. That one goes out of bounds. A less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Trying to find room. It's Durham. No shot. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Looking to throw. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. What a catch! And they'll get him down that time.
Well, this is what everybody wants to see. A wide receiver and a corner, one-on-one. Here it's the corner route. Both of them have a shot to come up with it, but it's the receiver that fights for the ball and comes up with it.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his man, has the first down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Receiver in motion now. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. It's Nussmeier. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect it to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Durham. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Durham. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Second down pass. Complete to tight end. Tackle. At the 39. Third down.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be fourth down and inches. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. They're running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Hey, look, I understand you want to fight for every single yard, but at the same time, you have to know when the play is over. That is a massive blunder right here by this running back that's going to put him in a major hole.
Third down and a mile. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the open. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
I think the defense let their guard down. They had him in such a hole, they got a little bit soft. Offense took advantage of it, and they got a shot now on fourth down.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's found some room at the 45. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man. It's Durham. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Pulls it in. It's Anderson.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead... A need and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback in his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
1st and 10 play coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Pulls it in. It's low.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Let's it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. It's a short completion at the big tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's low. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
QB decides to keep it here. He's got the first down and more. The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Breaks free. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Now the all-important extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, LSU, to put them on top now.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Price. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. He finds some space, and he'll be brought down.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And he'll set up to throw. Boom. He's got it, enough for a first down. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The pocket breaking down. The tight end has got it. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Motion now from the tight end. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's low. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
4th down, looking to throw for it. On the run, he'll let it go. He finds his target. He has the first.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He could be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game.
Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety.
And looking for a big play here. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, they tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.